Close calls on runways, a deadly midair collision, and that looming government shutdown. All that and more tackled today during a hearing on Capitol Hill.
Investigative reporter Tim McNicholas has been covering air traffic control staffing issues for years now, and he has the latest.
If everybody would please stand.
A moment of silence in honor of the 67 people who died in a midair collision near Reagan National Airport. That's how the House Transportation Subcommittee on Aviation started Tuesday's hearing on air traffic control systems, recent accidents, and near collisions.
They're not just flukes, these accidents. They're symptoms of an overburdened system and a workforce stretched too thin.
We saw those consequences early last year when there was a near collision at Kennedy Airport.
U.S. Transportation Secretary Sean Duffy announced a plan last week to try to recruit and retain more air traffic controllers, which includes increasing their starting salaries by 30%.
I'm very excited that both President Trump and Secretary Duffy have voiced their support for historic investments in air traffic control facilities and technologies.
I want to recognize the administration has taken positive steps, including last week, to accelerate controller hiring. But these efforts are going to be in vain if the indiscriminate firing of safety employees at the FAA continues.
The 352 recent FAA firings excluded air traffic controllers, and the FAA says none of the cuts were safety-critical positions. But their union representatives testified Tuesday that the jobs are essential.
All these employees support the safe operation of the national aerospace system.
The head of the Union for Air Traffic Controllers warned that a potential government shutdown would drive some trainees away for good and worsen staffing shortages.
We would likely lose anywhere between 100 to upwards of 500 trainees throughout that given period that it was the shutdown.
In its current form, this country's air traffic control system is unsustainable. It's unsustainable.
Congresswoman Laura Gillen of Long Island also asked the Controllers Union about last year's FAA decision to relocate some controllers from Long Island to Philadelphia. The FAA has said that move will improve staffing and training overall, but the union president testified that it is a, quote, dangerous precedent to set to force controllers out of their home to another one. Jessica and Christine.
All right, Tim, thank you for that update.